What's up, YouTubers, and to my subscribers? I got a brand spanking new action movie review for y'all. Alright, there's a lot of been hype. USA Today, Time Magazine, blah blah blah. You know, there's been all kinds of hype about it. And the long-awaited Indiana Jones sequel, Indiana Jones 4, Legend of the Crystal Skulls, which was released not too long ago. I've actually gone and seen it. Alright, for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but basically the gist of it is Indiana Jones and a British spy, basically some Russians track them down and they're looking for these things called the Crystal Skulls, which are supposed to unlock some kind of mystical psychic power of some sort. And of course, Indiana Jones, being the original Tomb Raider, has to go into some tomb in South America to go find it. And of course, we have Harrison Ford reprising his role as the legendary adventurer. And we also have Shia LaBeouf playing a role as his new sidekick of sorts. And I'm not going to give away any more of the plot. Alright, when I first saw this movie... Okay, first of all, when you go see this movie, please... Many people are going to bash it. The only thing I had against this movie was two things. One, it felt really short. Two, they relied heavily on CGI rather than live sets. Now, I know in this day and age, you know, there are certain sequences in the film where CGI was required, but then there were some parts of the movie I just didn't think they needed to use it. As far as the story goes, the story is pretty good, but it didn't feel... what was the other old Indiana Jones films? Were they like over 2 hours long? I think this one was pretty just about 90 minutes. It felt really shorter than the others. The story had a lot going for it, but I didn't think they really explored it as much as they normally would have. You know, it just felt really short to me. There's too much CGI for the action. I mean, some things they needed it for it, and other parts they really didn't need CGI. That's my only complaints about it. Overall, it's really, really good. I mean, it's freaking Indiana Jones. You know, it's pretty damn awesome. Harrison Ford, he's like 65 now. Seriously, he's 65 years old now. And, dude's a fucking athlete. I'm like, damn, he never he's in his mid-60s now, but it doesn't seem like he's getting any older. You know, I think he probably play Indiana Jones forever. You know, his performance was top-notch, okay? Just like pretty much everything he does is top-notch. Harrison Ford's performance was top-notch. I give it that. So is Shia LaBeouf's performance. You know, always that's the wisecracking sidekick and everything. Overall, I suggest you go see it. I'll give it 4 stars. Like, that's the highest rating I'll give it. If I could give it anything, I'd give it 4 stars. And that's all I got pretty much to say about Indiana Jones. Now, if they make a 5th one, which I hope they do. I mean, this is what pisses me off about it. Spielberg and George Lucas. I think George Lucas talked him into this. He's all like, don't use regular effects no more, use CGI. Because George Lucas, he has this thing where he has to go back and add more special effects into his old movies. If you're going to do all that, you might as well reshoot the original Star Wars trilogy. I mean, that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. You might as well just shoot the original trilogy if you're going to go through all that. And I think he talked Spielberg and it's like, no, let's do CGI. You know, and unlike the previous films, you know, this one's set in the 1950s in a different era, you know, during the Cold War and everything. So you know, it's going to have a slightly different atmosphere from the earlier films. You know, he was fighting the Nazis. Now he's going up against the Russians. You know, hopefully they can expand on that a little bit more. Hopefully they will make another one. If they do, I think it would be great. But outside of that, you know, Indiana Jones, man. You know, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I still haven't seen Iron Man. I know I need to play catch up. I haven't seen Iron Man. I want to see Iron Man, The Forbidden Kingdom, and I'm really, really, really excited about Batman, The Dark Knight coming out pretty soon. Well, that's all I got to say about that. It's just another action movie review from a guy that needs a life. See ya.